Anonymous, I don't release the save files until I've finished the playthrough. So when I've finished the playthrough, I put it on YouTube on the last video in the playlist. But I don't release the save files until the very end. When I first started playing Oni, and I used to get quite a few viewers back in the day, I had a few times where people were like stealing my save files and passing them off as their own builds and stuff, and it made me a bit skeptical about releasing save files. But at the end of the playthrough, sorry, it's always attached to the last file, the last upload, and then you can download it and have a play yourself and see what we've done. Mutated smooth hatches that poop steel would be fun. Yes, I like that. I like that a lot. Steel hatch boys. Alright, I just really want them to hurry up and get this done. We've got the liquid hydrogen for days, we're fine on that front. I'm blown away by how much power this actually generates, by the way. I do really like it. Oh, this is cooled down now. Tell you what we'll do, we'll start ripping some of this stuff out with the priority 8. So I'm only waiting on my jetpacks over here, so I might as well start destroying some of this stuff. So we'll leave this reservoir here for the moment. We'll get this fully emptied, which means we'll need to connect this oxygen pipe somewhere else. So let's deconstruct all of this. Yeah, we'll get rid of you. We'll get rid of you. And we'll get rid of you, 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 and you. The only thing I don't want them to do is put any oxalite in here. Now we probably need to store this oxalite somewhere if we want to keep it, because there's a few hundred kilos. Maybe we'll just drop an oxalite bomb somewhere. Up here. This is perfect for our oxalite. Oop. Yeah, I don't want these to work anymore. Right, I'm just going to do some speed 3. I'm probably not going to be able to pan around the map very much, but at least it means that we can get this stuff done a bit quicker. You make liquid hydrogen with super coolant. Yeah, hardcore. Yeah. Can I see your setup for cool hydrogen? Of course, yeah, buddy. There's a video on my YouTube as well, mate. If you go to my YouTube channel, I did a video a couple of days ago for this exact build. So you can go and build it yourself and have a look on YouTube. It's basically an aqua tuner with a pipe sensor and liquid coolant in the pipe. There you go. At the moment it's starting to make some of this solid, but we're probably not... I did turn the pipe sensor up a little bit before. But that's fine. That means we're as close as damn it to the target, which I'm fine with. And again, as this room becomes more and more full, it'll balance out a bit more as well. A tiny bit of solid hydrogen. Nice. Oh, one of our space scanners is busted. Oh, fucking meteors. Right, once this pipe's done, I'm going to stop doing all the priority 9 stuff and leave the dupes to get some of this stuff done in a timely fashion, I'll be in well. Does that YouTube video teach how to melt 2 aqua tuners made of thermium? No, you need a Twitch chat for that, mate. You need a Twitch chat to melt aqua tuners. Hamster wheel should increase athletics, not tinkering, yeah. It used to. It only changed to tinkering when they brought in the tinker building for factories. According to the code, the output temp of the hydrogen rocket is 1,727 degrees. Wow. Toasty. How many tiles can the visco gel maintain on top of itself? I think it's probably the same as Nap the Nerd. Eventually, when you stack too high, I think it's 40 tiles, it starts deleting. It might be less with visco gel, actually, because it doesn't have as big a mass per tile. Come on now. A couple more bits of pipe. We're nearly there. Just a little bit more ceramic. Lovely. We'll do this with a 9 in a minute as well with our but in fact we can do this now because our exosuit fellas will come and do this. This needs to be done. Stat. We need a name for this rocket, by the way, guys. This is going to be our pack mule rocket. This is going to be going back and forth doing short journeys. So what do we want to call it? James. That's a very good name. It's a very strong name. I like it. HMS Twatinator. Very good, Camo. George. George is also a very good name. Love the liquid H2 colour. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? I do like it too. Raspberry jar. Oh, raspberry jam, sorry. Down here. Call it John. John's not a bad name. The Dargon. Are you comparing my lady to a pack horse? A pack mule, nerd? I'll tell you said that, you son of a bitch. Right, let's see if this wire melts. I am interested as to whether it will turn liquid. Herbert Q. Pepsi III. My goodness. Rocket McRocketface. That's very good. Boaty McBoaterson. Boaty McBoatface. Boop. Boop. Okay. I'll tell her, nerd. It's fine. I'll tell her. I'll tell lady. Lady? That there Captain Nerdrage, he said that you are an ass. A pack ass. Okay. At this point, I'm going to do a little save in case we have any derp. Okay. Just so I know. And then let's try this whole pumping thing out. So we'll pump the oxylite first. What has happened here? Where has water come from? Where did water come from? Why is there steam here? Something boil. Is this boiling? Oh. Right, let's try pumping a little bit of the liquid oxygen first. And we'll see what happens in the old pipes. I'm hoping this doesn't break. It's getting pretty close. When it's probably going to break is on the return journey if it does. So we'll have to see. And then you're filling up. Very good. So far, so good. Where is this steam coming from? Who made water? Did somebody do a little wee? Was there a little wee? Okay, so now it's bypassing. We'll turn this off. And let's see if this makes it back. 205, 205. 204.9. Woo. Woo. I don't think the hydrogen's going to make it back. I really don't think the hydrogen is. But we'll try. Godspeed, tiny hydrogen. Be brave, be bold, be beautiful. Bit of cycle lag there. Now these tiny packets are definitely a problem. This is going to break. Fuck. Yeah, it broke. But that's okay, it's only a tiny little bit. That's up to minus 251. Oh, shit. Oh. I think weirdly it might be the temperature of the pump actually heating up the hydrogen. Minus 251.8, minus 251.7. I think it's the heat off the pump, so we probably should have let this submerge a little bit further. It ain't going to make the return journey, I don't think. Bridges, what are you talking about? Towed the wet rocket. Bridges are not insulated, also way better run pipes in the walls. That's what I was doing. That's what I am doing. Okay, so we had one little tiny bit of pipe damage. That's... I can live with that. I can very much live with that. Fingers crossed this all makes it back. And we should be good to go. You see pipe directly going in steam. Yeah, that's fuck all hardcore. That's absolutely fuck all. Lovely. Okay. So that should now be good to go. I don't want to click on it because I'll probably end up doing something derpy if I do. So let's assign it an astronaut. And we're going to send... Let's send Rowan, the sexy nurse man. Rowan, you're going to space. And we also need to get an exosuit up here, don't we? Atmos suit, sorry. Lovely. Now then, whilst we're waiting on that... So that's where my other one's going to be. Nice. The HMS Ass Blaster. Okay. You know what? That isn't a bad name at all. Stubby Hydroglass 0.1. Wet Rocket. Plan to make YouTube tutorial about new materials like where supercool come from. Yeah, I probably will do hardcore. To be honest, I wanted to play the update a little bit to find out what the deal is with everything. So this is what you see on stream is the most I've played of this update. So I'm kind of learning as I'm going as well. What liquid are you using to cool down the hydrogen? Super coolant, hamster. Super coolant. Star Cleaver. I kind of like the. I kind of like George. I kind of just liked George. The HMS George. I think we're going to have to go with George. Alright. So there's an Atmos suit. And we just need Rowan to get up here now, don't we? Oh no, Rowan's already up here. Beautiful. Excellent. So we will retract Dat Gantry. We'll call him... Oops, a daisy. We'll call him the... We're actually going to call him the HMS George. George. Okay, George. Wait. Wait. How... What the fuck has happened here? Why can't you go far enough? I thought we worked out that with 800 kilos... It's just gonna kick this fucking stuff out. Hold on, I need to do a little save. Oh. Clicking on these sometimes kicks out the stuff. 800 kilos. What is wrong? Is that calculator thing wrong? I mean, we can put more in, but what have I done differently here? Nothing in any of the storages or anything. What's going on? Let's just do a little dig, see if it's something derpy down here. That should go far enough. It looks like a huge butt plug. You must have a fine ass, Ezekiel. That looks like a serious butt plug to me. A serious thin nibbler. 800 fuel, 800 oxylite, 3 cargo bays, 21,000 meters. I think this thing might be a bit bugged. We'll dig this out before I go putting more fuel in. We'll see if that makes a blind bit of difference. Maybe the mass of this was acting towards it, something derpy, I don't know. Yeah, 19,000 meters, what the fuck? Maybe your sexy NERP dupe. Maybe the dupe's weight contributed to it. Maybe that's what it is. The dupe and the atmosuit. Oh, what the hell? I want to go here! Right, we'll put a bit more fuel in then. Oh, now the only problem is, if I change this slider... It's going to kick out my... It's going to try and kick out my fuel, I think. Nope. Right, let's try this again then. This is where I'm probably going to have some derps now. I'm doing both at the same time like a baller. How's that, I wonder? No more ghost ship. No, we ripped the ghost ship out. The ghost ship is gone. Good chance calculator was less bugged than the game. You're probably not wrong, actually. Yes. Okay. So we'll just wait for this to clear the pipes. And then... away we go. Okay, game. That is a thing of beauty. Lovely. And now all this heat gets transferred into the tiles that should end up going in here. Toasty warm. Now it'd be interesting to see how our liquid reacts to these pipes that are now warming up. Insulated liquid pipe is heating up. Yeah, this one outputted a shitload of steam. No, sorry. When I said CO2, they always output steam, sorry. Steam rockets, petrol rockets, hydrogen rockets, they always output steam. Sorry, I misspoke earlier. Comets do CO2, rockets always do steam. Doesn't matter what fuel type, it's always steam. But I suppose that makes sense, isn't it? Water's normally the byproduct, I think. Do a test now. With the pipes. Oh, I don't really want to. It's really hot right now. Alright, we'll run a little bit of liquid oxygen. Let's try it. We've run a little bit of liquid oxygen. This is minus 207. Still minus 207. So I don't think it really matters all that much. 206. I don't want to do the derpy bridge thing that everybody started doing. Like, people have somehow recently jumped on the bandwagon of realising that bridges can be used to run pipe. Because of the lack of heat transfer and all this shit. So everybody started doing these moronic bridge pipe systems through their base. What they don't realise is having 500 bridges in your base creates a lot of lag. So when they get to a big base late game, they'll feel it. So yeah, it's something that's been in the game for a long time. And we've always known about it, but it ain't worth doing. So I don't want to do any of that shit, it's dumb. I already build enough bridges as it is. Okay. Oh well, that's worked nicely. We don't need to worry about him coming back. He'll just land as normal, so that's fine. So let's now start working on our other one. And this one's going to be a bigger boy. Let's have a look. So let's go to the... Hold on a sec. Let's go to the browser. So now, what I want to do is make one that can go a bit further away. Probably don't want 2 cargo bays. Probably want some more fuel. Jesus. I'm assuming... I'm just going to tab into game a second, guys. I'm assuming the biological bays weigh the same as a cargo bay. Oh, Joe, thank you very much for the sub. 5 months. Oh, look, a button. Thank you, buddy. How's it going? 5 months, mate. That is crazy. Yeah, do the biological bays weigh the same? I'm assuming they do. I'm assuming the biological cargo bays weigh the same as a normal cargo bay. It would make sense that they do, shouldn't it? I would think. So, with that in mind, then... The 2 cargo bays would be biological ones. And that can go 99,000 meters. That is a long way. That is a long, long way, isn't it? Whew. What was it? 2,700. So with a double cargo bay, we can go 130,000 meters with full tanks. 3 liquid tanks. How far can we go with 3 cargo bays? So with 2 tanks, we can go 56,000 meters. Again, I'm just going to tab into game a second, just to save me constantly changing the browser. 50,000 meters will take me to a carbon asteroid and an organic asteroid, where I can get gassy moves. So that would actually work. I'm going to do that. So this is what I was looking at. We've got an organic place here with gassy moves and gas grass seeds. I've not set up my liquid chlorine setup yet. I don't know anything about gassy moves. I don't know what temperature they like to be at. I don't know shit about them. Oh, scroll down to the description. Oh shit, sorry. Does it say on the actual page, does it? Some explanation, quick use guys. Pick your main engine, pick your extra components. All cargo bay types are the same, I see. Slide your fuel level, see how far you can go, pick your oxidizer. Okay. Incredible. Whoever put this together is a legend, it has to be said. What an actual legend. The solid booster is an interesting item. Whilst it adds 12,000 base distance, it weighs 200 kilos and requires another 800 kilos in wet mass. The solid booster is not always a good choice. See its effects with the calculator, yeah. Not used solid boosters at all. So I'm just catching up on chat, guys. Calculator should be present in game. Hats off to whoever made it. Yeah, exactly, Cats. It's very, very good. From the code, public flow, exhaust temperature 1500 Fahrenheit. Is that 1500 Fahrenheit? So that's not degrees C then, is it? Or is that 1500 F because it's a floated integer or something? 1500 F. Pretty sure the petrol ones vomit out CO2. Oh, maybe you're right there. Maybe it's a combination with different ones. Oh, God. Itchy. If you love me, you get me a gassy moop called Alfred. I will try. How far are you? Archite. What do you mean? Architect. Sorry. Jesus, I butchered that. Architect. How far are you? How far am I to what? Floated integer. Is that... I don't know. Is that what it means? Floated integer? I don't know. 1500 Fahrenheit F is Kelvin. The value is a float. Float, right, okay. Gassy moves feed on gassy grass plants, like Dracos. They live 75 cycles, and the plants need liquid chlorine and sunlight. Oh no, that's interesting. They actually do need sunlight. It can't be done with normal light. In the game, how much have you progressed? In terms of the game, we've got a fucking monstrous base, man. But it depends what you mean by progression. We're at cycle 1180. We've got a main base for our main dupes. Then we've got a prison base for some prisoners. Then we've got rocket bay launches that we're just currently building hydrogen rockets in. We've capped off solar panels on half the base, half the asteroid. We're working on the other half. It depends what you mean by progression, to be honest, mate. Prisoners? Why do you need prisoners? There's no reason to ask that question. Why don't we need prisoners? We always need prisoners. Alright. Okay. Let me start doing this. Let me map this out. So it's going to be the same thing as this, isn't it? I'll do the same thing as I did before of putting some tiles above here. In fact, is there loads of priority 8 shit already outstanding? So what I'm going to do before I do anything else here. Before I do anything else, I want to get rid of this crap that I've been looking at for ages over here. This is going to be done right now. Because I'm sick of looking at it. And it's been driving me crazy and I want to get it tidied up. So all of you are going. I'm going to carry this on over here. We're going to do a little bit of building. Normal light's not strong enough. Right, so it does need to be in space then. Okay. Well, we do have this little bit here where I was debating walling this off. But we could maybe do it here. I don't need this telescope anymore. So maybe we'll do like a little farm here. And then the coolant underneath to make the liquid chlorine. And yeah, we'll do that. I think you might need to make a prisoner's command. It's such a common question. Yeah. The dupes actually misbehave all the time. They're always doing their own thing instead of doing exactly what I want them to do. Like, take it now. I've just done a priority 9 dig here. There's only 2 dupes. Where are the rest? They're all derping around. Yeah, let's get this stuff done as well. I want to keep expanding this out, as I say, and tidy up. Schizophrenia. Thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Is it schizo or schizo if there's no C? You managed to recharge a neural skilly thingy machine. I've done it a couple of times hardcore, but I don't think we got a recharge thing on our last run. So no, you only get them every now and again. You don't get them every time. But yeah, it has worked. Right, so I can carry on expanding this out from the top now. They can't fly down here, and then we'll dig the rest of this out from below. So I think I've just done this with Igneous, so we'll carry on with Igneous. And then we'll get to building some more rockets in a minute. Because we've only got 670 kilos of steel, so we can't do very much at the moment until I get all this crap tidied out. Well, my jetpack dupes turned up first, that's the thing. There's a shovel messing with it. Yeah, they troll me all the time. I should really just have killed them all by this point, but I didn't. They're annoying as balls. I'd like to do a shubvole farm, but I just can't be bothered. They're so annoying.